Hey, what up, Rissa? How you doing? Good morning. How are you today? I'm all right. Just want to get some early morning practice in. Gotta rewire my brain every time I draw. Sometimes it's meditative, sometimes it's life or death. I'm gonna get to drawing. I'm just posting on Instagram. All right, get to drawing. So, right now, I'm looking at this image and I'm thinking to myself, what do I want to say? Like, how do I want to say it? Because there's so much things that I want to say in this image. I don't quite know which one I want to stick to. It's like a battle. But right now, what I do know is I have to shade it in a way that will read as what it is first and foremost. Before I make the forehead, before I put the eyes in, before I put the nose in, I have to make it look like what it is in its entirety. That is a circle. Also trying to think about making these tones that I'm creating as smooth as possible. The name of the game. Is the music too loud, by the way? I feel like it's loud. Nice. Okay, so at some point I'm definitely gonna blend these values together. Not so muddy, or not muddy, but those spaces I'm not the big. Okay. Touching up this core shadow. I'm not looking at the image for values. Never look at a photo for values. To answer all my questions, I have questions about how I want to get this done. Oh, perfect. You can hear me clearly. Perfect. I have questions about how I want to get this done, and those questions are, or cannot be answered with the picture itself. It has to be answered through logic, because a photo not natural. Gotta make this. Like, I'm not looking at the nose, I'm not looking at the eye, Robert, I'm not looking at any of that. Right now, all I care about is making this feel round. And then within that, I'll tell you other things about this round beard. But it all comes back. All good, Rissa. Yeah, all good. I'll probably still be on live. I think I'll be here until like 12:15. I got you. Dang, I had to get that one out. Starting. Fix Woody. What's up, Bach? How you doing today, bro? Yes. I did most of this on stream. I believe. Yep. Trying to remind myself constantly, keep it simple. Remember what I'm trying to say. Nothing to go against what's true. I'm not even looking at the reference because that'll kind of cloud my judgment. I've been thinking if I can get my schedule on better, like get like a consistent work schedule, that I'll do like 2 of these a week. Not 2 of these. Ooh, wow, I'm sorry. Like 1 of these a week, where like the first week, or like 1 every 2 weeks, because I'm a very slow artist. But the first 2 weeks would be portraits, and the next 2 weeks would be figures. But the thing is, I realize there's a lot of young people on my thing, so I probably won't do nude figures. Because within doing a portrait, all right, this is what I want. This is the reason. Oh, yeah, bro. It fucking sucks. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But what I was gonna say was, in doing these, I'm gonna show you how, like, last year I studied, like last year in the beginning of the year, how I studied compared to like the last like maybe 6 months. So like the first 6 months of last year. I'm sorry, I'm still getting off of this cold. And I feel a burp coming, but it won't come out. Not a burp, a cough. But the first 6 months of last year, I studied in one way, and I didn't really understand what I was drawing. Like, I could make a decent drawing, but I didn't really understand it, right? So then the last 6 months, I did it in a way where I was understanding it more. Oh, thank God, I just cracked my neck. Damn, I got the meanest. Oh, now it's feeling a lot more round. So now what I want to do is study her features so that when I place it on this sphere, I already have an understanding of what I want it to be. Very, very important to do this.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
I get you. Sometimes I'll draw and it turns out okay, but there wasn't technique. Yeah, same. I used to have this drawing technique where I would just scribble for 30 minutes until it started to look like the image that I wanted. That's not like really, there's nothing wrong with that, but me personally, I don't want to accidentally draw something. I want to be able to replicate it every time. Gotta change the pressure sensitivity. I don't think that's what I wanted. This stuff takes time, man. You gotta keep taking a step back and looking at what you're doing for what it is, not fall in love with like every single stroke you put on paper. But it's so hard to do because like attached to it. So lately I've been getting a lot of I won't say a lot. Lately I've been getting a few people asking if I would take the time to teach them. And that they'd be willing to pay. And although I don't feel extremely confident in that at the moment, that is something that I would love to do. But I want to like create like a portfolio, not a portfolio. Yeah, actually, yeah, I want to create a portfolio that proves that I know what I'm talking about before I both. I want to show that I know what I'm talking about with like step-by-step tutorials and philosophy. On top of that, I want to have people that I've taught before do like a before and after. Help me out and you can do what you hold on. Wait, what do you mean? I think I'm missing what you're saying. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of the point. I've got you. I've got Honcho. I've actually got teaching, but they didn't take it as serious. So the growth really isn't there. Because I think like when we first start off, like I'm talking about like not really what me and you do, like where it's, you know, I tell you what to do, you do it. It's more like with Honcho, like I sat down and talked about philosophy with him. When I say that, I mean like as it pertains to drawing. Like the whys. Yeah, exactly. Like sitting down reading books. At Starbucks, just reading books and studying. Trying to figure out what everything means, like how to do what these people doing. People getting paid to do this all day, man. People making a living off of it. Want to do that. Oh yeah, I got loads. I've got loads of books. Specifically, what type of book are you mean? Like shading, fundamental, perspective, color, like what type of book? Or art books, because I like art books as well, like art of books. Anything for accuracy, fundamentals, portraits specifically. Okay, so portraits, I definitely say that new Stephen Bauman book. Have that book, really, really good. With just the beginning aspects of drawing, shading. It goes in depth with values, how to get an accurate portrait, how to study other artists. What else? I've got portraits. Oh, wait. Oh, it's in my room. I'd recommend Anatomy for Artists because although like you don't have to, like, I've gotten away with not knowing all of the anatomy in the on a face, but there are some things that's like that you kind of have to know. Alright, so now feel like it's round enough. Like I could really turning up. What I want to do now, just create some more dimension. We're going from general to specific. I'd also recommend getting a book by this artist called Dave Milan. Look him up. Oh my god, for portraits? Yeah, for sure. Trying to make these gradients smooth. Even the drawing is telling you a shape story and not a story about features of the face. I know that sounds cryptic, but but genuinely think about it. Like, in essence, what we are shading is a ball, a sphere, an egg. In essence, right? Because the face, in essence, is a sphere or an egg. So I think it's necessary that we treat it as that before anything else. It's truly like, I might be talking to myself and it's fine, but it really is beautiful to think that we see the world in the wrong way. Like, we genuinely see the world in the wrong way. Like, I've been seeing it in the wrong way for years. Still, yeah, not in the best light. And I mean that in a drawing sense. Like, there's things where we gotta actually look at for what it is and try to dumb it down. Not dumb it down, but simplify it down. And we just can't because we're so caught up in the details. Like, I looked at this face and the first thing I thought was, you know, make her jaw come forward, make her... Appreciate you, Bog, for listening. I'm gonna ramble. But, like, I looked at it and I was thinking, oh, make her jaw come forward, make her, you know, eyes this, her nose that. But I was missing the bigger idea, the bigger picture. Like, man, that's a great question, Bob. Great question. Man, personally, my idea of it, like early, yeah, like we, just like if you would ask the kid to draw an eye, they would do symbols. They would go like this. Like, I'm sure like how the ancient Egyptians used to draw like a face and profile, but then they would draw the eye like looking forward. Because I feel like it's just symbols. Like, you're right, yeah. Like it's just like it's just the idea of something, and not really what it is. It's literally just how people think about each other. Like, people see other human beings and they create this idea of them. It kind of clouds their judgment when they get to know what really is going on, like who really this person is. Like, people will see me and they see a black guy with dreads, so they automatically have an idea of what a black guy with dreads is, whether for good or for bad. These people have an idea of it, just like me. Like, I'll see someone and I'll automatically have this idea of them, and I kind of fall for that idea instead of seeing it for what it really is. Why I think it's beautiful is because you have to actively want to see something differently. But a lot of people aren't even willing to have that conversation too. No fault to them, it's a very uncomfortable conversation. I guess that is a pretty deep topic for 7:30 a.m. Yeah, now you want to dig a bit deeper and get to know it, right? Actually see it for what it is. That's why I think everybody should draw. Like, yeah, no one has to be like, like, you don't have to be professional at it. But I'm not. But I think it's just necessary for meditation, man. I wake up in the morning ecstatic about when I could find time to draw. Because mentally, it just prepares me for the real world. When a drawing starts to go bad, I start getting like anxiety and panic attacks. Like, bro, like, you're not a good artist. You, no one believes in you. You're all like, it starts hitting me and like being so mean. But once that success starts to come through, then it's like, oh, okay, so I'm not that bad. And by success, I mean when the drawing starts to work. It's almost like you gotta like push through that mean, self-doubt that we all tend to have. Like even earlier, like when I started drawing, um, it wasn't coming out right. I was like, I could hear my brain like, this, you're not good. Like, you know, your brain just doing brain thing. And I literally told myself, I was like, bro, just push through. Don't let it get to you. Not let it get. Which I hate though because I like this. It should be meditative, man. Like, why does my brain feel it necessary to like do all this extra nonsense? This is the most important part of the shading rendering. You get this right, everything else is just gonna fall into place. So I'd rather take an hour on this. Hours of just getting the feeling right. There we go. I'm gonna do some brush tweak later. I need to figure out a good brush that'll go with my hand. I just need to tweak the sensitivity really. I don't like that I have to keep smudging to get a good. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Start with the idea. All good, bro. Just rambling. Right now, I'm just building the values up. Like this part is don't rush it. This is the most important part of a drawing or of shading, rendering. We get this right, everything falls into. That edge is pretty sharp when I look at it. It's not too. I do not like this beat. That thing, that's trash. Ooh. If you, buddy. Oh, come on. Yes. I don't got that feeling yet. Oh, I know this beat. That's J. Cole right there. Dang, it's making me want to hear the song now. Right. Keep saying all right and then finding reasons to go back to. Don't want to rush. Once I start adding those highlights. Wait, no. Come on now. Look. Good idea. I need to write a note. What is going? There we go. There we go.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid it's nothing more than a daydream.
And now we are dealing
I hope that the rain will never stop.
light half tone.
Daydream.
There we go.
Oh, I see. So as soon as it stops raining, you'll...
So as I look back and squint, I'm not trying to ask myself values match the reference. I'm trying to say do value.
Did the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world?
How much dimension? Got a mother. Listen to that. What's up, Riz? Appreciate you hopping in again. It's all good. I'm about to end the stream soon. You as well, Marissa. Okay. Deuces. Like, there's a conversation going on in my. I know I'm far away from the mic. There's a conversation going in my head right now. Going on in my head right now. I'm trying to figure out. What I'm trying to figure out is how I can go from this ball to what's next, and that is the forms of her face or the hair. Because the hair is such a big thing, like it's framing her face a lot. I want to make sure I'm asking the right question. I can't wait to see how I do it because I don't know if I have an idea yet. And on mass this whole area. But I'm actually gonna maybe get here in Burger. That's where I'll go. Just it's like there's a whole black area like this just framing the face. I need to say that. Then probably call it a day. Not a day, I'm still gonna draw, but I'll be up. So now introducing a really dark going to make her face feel so much lighter. When I frame this darks around her, I feel like that's what's making me hesitant to adding her features just yet, because the values can read a lot better if I get the darker background. Please be on the right. Now that I'm like, here it is. Also, what I want to have why? Because her the natural value of her hair, or I mean her shadows in her hair will almost look like the natural color of it. That's how dark. So the color that her hair is like say we're counting 1 is the absolute white, 10 is the absolute black. Her hair's natural color is at like an 8. So the shadows in her have no. I know I want her hair and her eyes to be the darkest thing. I just, I don't know, maybe it's just a thought. So that's it. I think that's a good place to stop for now. So turned getting the features, breaking down the anatomy. Well, not the anatomy really, but breaking down the shape that I wanted to express. Into getting the slide idea, and now forming. That's it. Going to probably do sure. But until then, see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. 20 views. Love it. I'll be off. Later, bro.